Hey, all right. This is all about hair color because this has been the biggest topic since I put up the video on how I dyed my hair months ago. So, as many of you know, yes, I dyed my hair red over my light brown blonde. The same brand, Dark and Lovely. The old color was golden bronze. This one is Red Hot Rhythm. The very first question, I'm sure, is on many of your minds. How is your hair not fried yet? I don't know. I don't know much about, dyeing hair and the effects. I haven't really looked into it, which I should have. But I'm on here just doing it so you can see before you try anything. It's not fried. It's not. It's really not. And I'm not saying that won't happen to anybody else, but this is my hair and it's not. Actually, it's very, very soft. My curls look better than I had with the lighter brown blonde color somehow. And I think the only thing I can put to that is that when you dye your hair red, it's not so much like lifting color as it is adding. But I don't think that should really make a difference. Like, it's not adding moisture. The curls, they pop more. My curls in the front don't look as ridiculous as it did with the blonde. I don't know. I don't have an explanation. I'm just telling you what happened. So just to go through what I have done since I've colored it, the very first day I dyed it, the video that I showed, all I put was leave-in conditioner after I rinsed it out. And I didn't put any other product, and I had beautiful curls. And I find that whenever I dye my hair, the chemical that's in the dye along with the conditioner they give in the box somehow makes your curls bind together really nicely even after you rinse it out. I find that sulfate shampoos do the same thing. If you ever run sulfate shampoo through your hair, at least for me, my curls spring back because they're being cleaned, but they also form very perfect ringlets until, that is, you rinse it out, and then it's over. But the dye continues to do that even after you rinse it out. So I left it alone, and I rocked, my natural wash and go. So 2 days after that, that was Sunday night. So Wednesday, I co-washed again, and I did a wash and go with the products that I use in my wash and goes. And I will link all these videos if you're new in the box. And this was the result. This is a 2-day-old wash and go. Now, on top of the products that I normally use, I put a lot of coconut oil in. And I feel like that made a really big difference in how soft my hair is. My hair is so soft, guys. Oh, it's so soft. And this is 2 days old. I've been pineappling at night. I'll make a whole nother video on that. But most of you know what pineappling is. I'll explain why I haven't done that in the past and why all that's new. That's a whole nother video. But that's how I've been maintaining my hair. So this is 2-day-old wash and go hair. And, the curls are greatly intact. I don't have to do anything to it. Guys, I got my shape back. I'm loving the shape. Anyway, so that's what I've done to my hair since I've dyed it. I'm loving the color though, and I'm pretty sure it will fade. Everybody that's dyed their hair red has said it. Just red is a fading color. I just hope it doesn't fade to orange. We'll see. And if that's the case, we ain't rocking with that. But it's like a red, brown, color right now. It's not burgundy. That's all I really cared about. As long as it wasn't burgundy and it wasn't orange, I was good. So it's cool. I love it. All right, so just my experience with dyeing hair, period. The pros and cons. The pros is it's something different. It's great to just do something different. And color is something that it kind of stays. You can straighten your hair, but that's not gonna last long. A color, it stays until your roots grow out and, whatever. And then you just dye it again if you want. There's a few more cons than pros. Cons, it's the maintenance. Of course, you can't expect to put a chemical like dye in your hair and expect to have the same regimen or the same routine doing your hair. It's a little more maintenance. It's drying a bit. You might have to do more hot oil treatments and more deep conditioning and, and if you don't mind that, then go for it. I don't mind, so I do. Another thing is you have to be a little more cautious about heat in your hair. It's, you got this chemical in it, and now you're putting the heat to it, and your hair is more susceptible to the damage, I find. And that's about it for the cons. And then the roots, the maintenance of, maintaining your roots if you care. I don't. I only dye my hair like twice a year. So, I'll have 3 inches of new growth, and it doesn't faze me. So as far as going back to your natural color, the best way to do it would be to just grow the color out and trim it as you're growing it out. But if you don't want to do that, you can always dye your hair of a similar color to, you know, whatever color your roots are. The only problem with that is most times you don't match it exactly, but it's an alternative. A lot of people ask, do I use bleach? Nah, I don't use bleach. I don't use a lifter, you know, anything separate. Anything that comes in that box, that's all I use. I don't use anything else. Nothing else I use. And I know a lot of the stylists on here that are in cosmetology or have gone to cosmetology school hate me because I'm using these box dyes that, you know, are the devil to your hair. I've been dyeing my hair for 2 years now. And I'm okay with my hair and the state that it's in. I don't know. It works for me. My hair isn't fried. It's not really damaged. As far as the curl pattern loosening, it does do that slightly, very slightly, guys. It's not like a relaxer. It's nothing like that. The chemical is different. It's just, trust me, it's not like that at all. I do find that the finer hair on my head, which is the hair up top, takes better to the color, and you know, the color has more effect on those hairs as opposed to all my hair underneath, which is like all in here. My hair is coarser and kinkier, and those hairs are like a little darker, especially in the back, and you can see that these curls aren't going nowhere. But that's just the way my hair grows out. So overall, am I satisfied with my color? Yeah, I love it. Do I see myself going back to my natural color anytime soon? Yeah, maybe. I didn't plan on dyeing it again. The only reason I did was because I'm taking my senior pictures, and I didn't want 3 inches of dark brown hair and all this light brown blonde hair, you know, in the picture that I'm going to have to look at for the rest of my life. So, you know, I don't even know what this color looks like straight. I will show you next week when I get it done. But no, yeah, I love it, guys. No regrets over here. And I'm not saying that what happened for me will happen for you if you go and dye your hair. Everybody's hair is different. You just gotta keep that in mind. I don't know if, you know, the color will take as well on someone else. Everyone is different. I can only share my experience. So I hope this helps. Any other questions, drop it down in the box, and I will see you in another video.